Hey, welcome back to Go English. I'm Mizu.
And I'm Lucas. Hey, everyone. Really happy you're here today.
So, I want to start with a little story because this episode, it actually came from a real moment.
Oh, Mizu. I love when episodes start like this.
So, a few weeks ago, a friend of mine, she's been studying English for about 2 years. She sent me a voice message and she said, Mizu, my English is okay, but when I talk to native speakers, something always sounds off, like I'm missing something.
Mizu, I know exactly that feeling. I've heard so many learners say this.
Yeah, and I listened to her message and I thought, she's not missing vocabulary. She's not missing grammar. She's actually really good. But there was something missing from the feeling of her English, the warmth, the flow.
And what was it?
It was so.
Mizu. So? Just 2 letters?
2 letters, 1 tiny word. And today we are going all in on so, because so, it is so much more than most learners think.
Today's episode is called How to Use So in English. It's more powerful than you think. And we mean that. By the end of this, you will hear so differently. You will feel it differently. And you'll start using it in ways that make your English sound natural, warm, and alive.
We have 5 big meanings today with real situations, real emotions, real conversations. We'll practice together, we'll talk about common mistakes, and at the end, a challenge you can try today, not tomorrow, today.
But first, if you're new here, welcome. This channel is made for real English learners. Every week, Mizu and I sit down and we talk through real English, the kind you actually hear in conversations, not just in textbooks.
Hit that subscribe button so you never miss an episode. And if you know someone learning English, share this. It might be exactly what they need.
All right, let's get into it.
All right, Mizu. Meaning number 1. So as emphasis. So as intensity. So as emotion. Okay, so this is the one most people think they already know. But I want to challenge that because I think people know it, they just don't feel it yet. And that's the difference.
So, in English, when you want to say something is very, very, very something, you can use so instead of very. But, this is important. So doesn't just mean very. So means the emotion is real. So means it's coming from inside you.
Let me give you a picture. So it's Friday evening. You've had a long week, meetings, problems, maybe a difficult conversation with someone. You finally get home, you sit down on the sofa, you close your eyes, and you say, I am so tired.
Yeah, not very tired, so tired. You feel it like so tired in your bones, in your whole body, in your voice.
And here's the thing. Very tired is fine. It's correct. But when you say so tired, wow, the person listening feels it with you. That's the power of so.
All right, Mizu, let's try some more. And everyone listening, say these with us out loud. Really put the feeling into it.
This coffee is so good. Like, your first sip on a cold morning, that so carries the whole moment.
She is so kind. You're not just describing her on a form. You're telling a story. You're saying, wow, this person, she has something special.
That movie was so sad. So sad. Like you sat in the dark for 20 minutes after it ended because you didn't know what to do with your feelings.
Oh, wow. I have been there more times than I want to admit.
And notice, I keep repeating so. So sad. So good. That repetition? That's how native speakers add even more feeling. When something is really intense, you can double it.
You can even drop the adjective completely. Like someone asks, are you ready? And you just say, so ready. The verb is implied. The SO is doing everything.
Or, are you hungry? So hungry. Just that. It's playful, it's warm, it sounds completely natural.
Here's something I want you to notice. So, with emotions is especially powerful.
When you feel something, happy, worried, excited, nervous, so makes that feeling bigger and more honest.
I'm so nervous. Like, really worried. Your heart is beating faster and your mind won't stop.
I'm so proud of you. Not just proud, so proud. That so is like a hug. It says, I really mean this from the bottom of my heart.
I'm so excited about this trip. Excited, like you've been counting the days and you can't sleep the night before.
Learners, whenever you feel something, just try so. Don't say, I am very happy. Say, I am so happy. Feel the difference. It might feel big at first, but that's how English feels alive.
So makes it real, makes it felt. Remember that. Okay, Lucas, meeting 2. And this one is the storytelling so. So as a connector. So as cause and result.
Yes, exactly. And I want to say this one might be the most important so for daily conversation. Because, wow, stories are how we connect with people.
When you share something with a friend, what do? You don't just say facts, you tell a story. This happened, and then this happened, and then this. And so is what links those moments.
The structure is simple and honestly, it's so satisfying to use. Something happened, comma, so something else happened. The SO shows the connection. The SO is the bridge.
Let's go slow here, okay? I want you to really feel each one.
It rained all day, so we decided to stay home. Picture it. You wake up, you look outside. Gray sky, water everywhere, and in that moment, you make a decision. So is that decision moment.
Yeah, I forgot my phone, so I had to go back home. You're already on your way, maybe you're late, and then, oh no, you realize. And so carries that frustration, that reversal.
She was really nervous for the interview, so she practiced her answers for a week. The nervousness is real, uncomfortable, and so shows what she did about it, action after feeling.
I didn't understand the question, so I asked again. No shame, no problem. You just didn't understand, so you did the natural thing. So makes that feel simple and okay.
And this connector, SO, it also works at the beginning of a sentence when you're starting a story or explaining something. This is so common in spoken English.
Let me tell you a little story using connector so. Okay, everyone? Follow along. So, last weekend, I decided to try cooking something new. It was a recipe I saw online, so I bought all the ingredients, spent about an hour shopping. But then I got home and realized I didn't have the right pan, so I had to improvise. I used a regular pot, and honestly, it turned out so good. So good that I made it again the next day.
Oh, Mizu, did you count the SOs in that?
Lucas, I think 4, 5? It just came naturally.
Exactly, that's the point. When you start using SO naturally, you don't count it. It just flows, like breathing.
And here's something beautiful about Connector SO. It also makes you sound humble, honest. It says, this happened and I responded. Not, I planned this perfectly. Just, life happened, so I adapted.
Learners, think of something that happened this week. Maybe something small. Yeah, you missed the bus, you got a nice surprise, you tried something new. Can you tell that story using SO? Just 1 or 2 sentences. Try it mentally right now.
Take 5 seconds. Pause if you need to, then keep watching.
Yeah, because connector so is one of the most natural tools in storytelling. And once you start using it, your English conversations will feel so much smoother.
Okay, Lucas. Yes, meaning 3. So, as a substitute. This one is so clever. And honestly, this might be the one that helps your English sound the most natural, the fastest.
Yeah, exactly. So when someone says something, or when you both already know what's being talked about, you can replace a whole phrase or idea with just so. English loves this. It's efficient. It's elegant.
Right. Let me show you the most important so substitute phrases. And I want you to notice each one has a different feeling, a different emotion behind it.
Yes, Mizu. I think so. This one is one of the most useful phrases in English, full stop. You use it when you believe something is true, but you're not completely certain. There's a little softness in it, a little humility.
Uh-huh, exactly. Situation. Your friend asks, "Is the office open on Saturday?" You think yes, but you didn't check. You say, "I think so, but you should probably call first." That "I think so," it's not confident, it's not guessing wildly, it's honest.
Right, and notice, you are not saying, I think the office is open on Saturday. That would be so long, so uncomfortable. I think so. 5 words doing the job of 12.
Yes. Next, "I hope so." This one is beautiful. There's vulnerability in it, warmth. You want something to be true. You're putting your heart into it a little bit.
Yeah. Example, a friend applied for a promotion at work. You haven't heard the result. Someone asks you, did she get it? I hope so. That so is carrying so much. Hope, love, wishfulness.
Or, "Will the weather be nice this weekend?" I hope so. We have plans. So simple, so human.
Okay, yeah, now I'm afraid so. This one has a different energy. It's gentle, it's a little sad. You're saying, yes, this is true, and I wish it weren't.
Situation. Someone asks, "Did we miss the last train?" You check your watch, you check the screen, and then, "I'm afraid so." Not just yes. "I'm afraid so" is softer. It acknowledges that this is not good news.
Exactly. Or a doctor says to a patient, is this going to take a long time? I'm afraid so. The I'm afraid wraps the answer in empathy. The so carries the whole difficult truth.
Right. "I don't think so." The gentle no. When you believe something is not true, the don't softens it. The so replaces the idea, so it feels less like a rejection and more like honest sharing.
Yeah. Example. Is the new restaurant expensive? I don't think so. I heard it's quite reasonable. See? The I don't think so doesn't shut the conversation down. It opens it up.
Okay, yes. And 2 more. "I told you so" and "say so."
Yeah. I told you so. This one, everyone knows this feeling. You knew something, you warned someone, they didn't listen, and then it happened. And now you look at them and you say, slowly, I told you so.
Ha, yeah, there is a tiny bit of satisfaction in that. We all feel it sometimes.
And say so, as in, why didn't you say so? This is when someone had important information and didn't share it, and you would have done things differently if you'd known.
Example, your friend needed a ride, you had a car, but they didn't ask, and now it's too late. You say, "Why didn't you say so? I would have driven you." That "say so" is surprised, maybe a little frustrated, but kind.
So, I think so, I hope so, I'm afraid so, I don't think so, I told you so, why didn't you say so? These 6 phrases, they cover so many real moments in daily life. Learn them, feel them, use them.
Okay, Lucas, we are exactly halfway through today's episode, and I want to take a second just to check in with you.
So, yeah, how are you doing? Is this making sense? Are you saying the phrases out loud?
Because, and I mean this, saying it out loud makes such a big difference. Your ears can hear something 100 times, but your mouth needs to practice separately. The muscle memory is different.
Right, so if you need to, pause the video right now, go back, say the phrases from each section out loud. We'll wait, we're not going anywhere.
And if you're still with us, wow, so proud of you. Learners, you are doing something hard, and you are doing it anyway. That matters.
Yeah, 3 meanings down, emphasis, connector, substitute, 2 more to go. And these next 2 are the ones that open your English in conversations in real life in real time.
All right, yes, let's keep going. Okay, Mizu. So, meaning 4. So as a starter, the opening word, the transition word, the "I'm about to say something" word.
Right. Okay, I think this is the one that learners notice most when they listen to native English. And they're not sure why it's there, because grammatically, you could remove it. The sentence still works. But something feels missing.
Yeah, exactly. That's because so at the start of a sentence, it's doing social work. It's not about meaning, it's about connection. It signals, I'm turning toward you, I'm about to engage with you, I'm here.
Right. Picture this. You're meeting a friend for coffee. You haven't seen each other in 2 weeks. You sit down, there's a second of silence, and then one of you says, "So, how have you been?"
That so is like opening a door, gently, warmly. It says, okay, we're in this space together now, let's begin. It creates a little cushion before the question.
Right. Without so, how have you been? That's fine. But with so, how have you been? It feels more human, more present, like you're really interested.
And you hear the so everywhere. Let's go through the main situations.
Okay, yeah, starting a presentation or talk. So today I want to talk about something that changed the way I think about English. That so calls the room to attention. Everyone leans in slightly.
Right, starting a story. So, something really funny happened at work yesterday. The listener immediately wants to know more. The so is like a trailer for your story.
Exactly. Asking for someone's opinion. So, what do you think about all this? The so here is gentle. It shows you genuinely want their input. It makes the question feel safer.
Thinking out loud. So, I was thinking maybe we could try a different approach. The so gives you a moment. It's a thinking sound. It says, something is forming in my mind. Give me a second.
Give me a second. Right, wrapping up. So, that's everything we have for today. So, to summarize, we talked about 5 meanings of so. At the end, so also works as a signal. We're landing now. Final approach.
So, I love this so the most, honestly, because it's the most human. It's not about grammar at all. It's about being present with another person.
Exactly. And here's the beautiful thing about starter so. You can use it even when you're nervous, even when you don't know what to say. Just so, and then you think. It gives you half a second, and half a second is enough.
All right, yes. Learners, starting today, when you begin a conversation in English, try leading with so. Just so, and see what comes next. It will feel natural much faster than you think. All right, Lucas, meaning 5. And this is the fun one. So in fixed expressions, phrases with so that carry personality, warmth, and that native speaker sound.
These phrases, you can't just translate them word by word. You have to learn them as a whole, as a feeling, as a unit.
First, and this is one of my absolute favorites, so far, so good.
So far, so good. I love this phrase so much. It means up until this point, things are going okay. I'm not done, I can't guarantee the future, but right now, so far, things are good.
And there is something so honest about it, so human. You're not saying, it's perfect. You're not saying, I have no idea. You're saying, we're still standing. Things are okay.
Situation. Someone is starting a new exercise routine. After day 3, their friend asks, "How's it going?" "So far, so good. I haven't given up yet." That yet is optional, but it's very honest.
And notice, so far, so good. It even rhymes. Far and good kind of bounce together. That's why it sticks in the memory so easily.
Next, or so.
Or so. This one means approximately, about, but it sounds so much more natural in spoken English, like we waited for an hour or so. There were 30 people or so. It happened a week ago or so.
Or so, it's humble. It's conversational. It says, I'm not pulling out a ruler and measuring. I'm giving you a sense of it, around there, more or less, or so.
And it can go after so many things. 20 minutes or so, a few days or so, $5 or so. Very flexible, very light.
Next, even so.
Even so. This one has weight. This one is for when something difficult is true, but you're still moving forward anyway. There's strength in it, and a little stubbornness. The good kind.
Situation. The weather was absolutely terrible. Cold. Rainy, wind everywhere. Even so, we went to the outdoor concert. You know it was uncomfortable. Even so, you went. Because some things are worth it.
Or, I know he apologized. I know he meant it. Even so, I needed time. You're not saying the apology didn't count. You're saying there are layers here, and that's okay. Even so gives space for complexity.
And finally, not so much.
Not so much. The softest no in the English language. The politest way to say, no, not really, without closing down, without being harsh.
Example, do you like horror movies? Not so much. I get scared too easily. That not so much is honest. It's not rude. It leaves space for more conversation.
Or, did you enjoy the book? Not so much. It was a little slow for me. See? Not, I hated it. Not, it was terrible. Just, not so much. Gentle. Civilized. Human.
So, 4 expressions. So far, so good. Or so, even so, not so much. Write them down, say them out loud 5 times. Make them yours.
Okay, Lucas, this is one of my favorite parts of every episode. Practice together. Real situations, real responses. Lucas, you ready?
So ready.
Haha, good one. Okay, situation 1. It's Monday morning. I pass you in the hallway at work. I say, hey, how was your weekend?
So it was really good, actually. I didn't have many plans, so I just rested. Stayed home, cooked a little. It was so nice to just slow down. How about you?
Did you hear that? So started the answer. Connector so linked the no plans to resting, and then emphasis so made that nice feel real. 3 different so's in one short response, and it sounded completely natural.
Your turn, Mizu. Situation 2. I ask you, is the coffee shop on the corner usually open on Sundays?
I think so, but I'm not completely sure. I usually go on weekdays. Maybe we should check their website first.
Perfect. I think so, doing exactly what it should. Honest, helpful, not overconfident, not unhelpful either.
Okay, situation 3. Lucas, imagine a colleague asks you to cover their shift this weekend, and you were so looking forward to resting, but you're a good person, so you say,
Yeah, I know I said I needed a break. Even so. Yeah, I'll do it. I can rest next weekend. What time do you need me?
even so. So gracious. That even so says, I understand the cost. I'm doing it anyway. It's almost like a little moment of integrity. One more, situation 4. Someone asks you, how's the new project going? Is it hard?
So far, so good. It's definitely challenging. There's a lot to learn, but the team is great, so that helps a lot. I think we're on track.
So far, so good. Opening with optimism, but also honesty. Connector so linking the great team to the relief. Just so natural, so real.
Everyone listening, pause the video right now if you want. Try one of these situations yourself. Say it out loud. Don't worry about being perfect. Just try. That's where learning happens. Okay, Mizu, before we get to the question of the day and the challenge, let's talk about 3 common mistakes with SO, because I want your SO to always sound right.
Mistake 1, using so much when you should use so alone. This is really common. People say, I am so much tired. And what they should say is, I am so tired. The difference is what comes after so.
The rule: SO goes before adjectives and adverbs. SO much goes before nouns or when you're talking about quantity. I am so tired. Tired is an adjective. I ate so much food. Food is a noun. I missed her so much. SO much is a phrase for intensity.
Once you know this, it becomes natural very quickly. Just ask yourself, what comes after so? Adjective, just so. Noun or quantity, so much.
Mistake 2, using so-so for okay or mediocre. In some languages, doubling a word means so-so, not great. And in English, so-so exists, but it's hyphenated, S-O-S-O, and it means just okay, average, not bad, not good.
But so, without the hyphen, just said together very quickly, that can sound like you're asking a question about so. So make sure if you mean mediocre, you say so, with a clear pause. How was the food? So. Very different from so.
Mistake 3. Using SO too fast, too often, without meaning. SO has power because it carries feeling. If you put SO in front of every single word just to fill space, it starts to sound flat, empty.
Use so when you mean it, when it reflects something genuine, a real feeling, a real connection, a real moment. That's when so lands perfectly. All right, Lucas, question of the day. And I love this week's question because it's personal.
Use so in a sentence and share it in the comments below. It can be about your day, your week, something you're feeling, something you're hoping for.
Like, I was so nervous speaking English today, so I just took a deep breath and started. Or, so far so good with my new routine. Or, I hope so. I just applied for a new job.
Share yours. We read every single one. And honestly, reading your comments is one of the best parts of our week. You inspire us too.
Okay, Lucas, let's do a quick recap. 5 meanings of so. Say them with us.
1. So, for emphasis and emotion. I am so tired. This is so good. It makes the feeling bigger, warmer, more real than very.
2. So, as a connector, cause and result, storytelling. It rained, so we stayed home. She was nervous, so she practiced. So links your ideas into a flowing story.
3. SO as substitute. I think so. I hope so. I'm afraid so. I don't think so. I told you so. Say so. One small so replaces a whole sentence.
4. So as starter. Opening conversations, presentations, transitions. So, how have you been? So, to summarize, so is the warm door that opens the room.
5. So in expressions. So far so good. Cautious optimism. Or so. Approximate. Honest. Even so. Despite that. Still. Not so much. The gentle no.
5 meanings? 1 word. So much power.
Your challenge for this week. And it's simple, but it will make a real difference.
Use so at least 5 times today in any conversation with a friend, a coworker, a family member, in a message, in a voice note, even just talking to yourself out loud while you're walking or cooking.
And try to use at least 2 different meanings. Don't just use emphasis so 5 times. Mix it up. Connector so. Starter so. Expression so. The more you mix, the more natural it becomes.
And once you start noticing so, you'll see it everywhere. In songs, in movies, in conversations around you. And that noticing, that's how your brain builds the language for real. And that is everything for today's episode. Thank you so much for spending this time with us. Seriously, learning a language takes courage, and you keep showing up. That matters more than you know. If this episode helped you, please give it a like. It's the simplest way to help other learners find us. And if you know someone learning English, share this video with them. You might change how they speak today. Subscribe if you haven't yet. We post every single week, and every episode is made with care. Made for you. Next week, we're going deep on another word that learners underestimate. Something that feels small, but works so hard in English. You'll want to be here for that one. So until then, take care of yourself. Keep practicing. And remember, every word you learn, you keep forever. See you next episode. Bye. Bye, everyone.